Okay, so let's resume with this backtesting right here. So we left off from Monday the 5th. We're gonna be resuming from Tuesday 6th. Which so don't have news on Tuesday, so I'll be skipping tonight. Yeah. So we have this SMT here, whippers this high. Now look at YM. It's failing to avoid this high, right? So we can assume these assets should catch up. It looks like the day also opens low first, right? So I'll be looking for a previous high and this high area for us to trade into this. All right, if you look at the weekly candle, look, all right, we expanded. So yeah. Also, this asset potentially to break the SMT. I think this is the high. Right? Yeah. I was actually thinking it's this. Okay. Well, of course, if I want to trade in QS higher, I do need WAMP also go higher, right? It's very important. I don't want to trade decoupled move. Okay, so we also have RTY here. Now personal preference I need to personal preference I like to use these just to separate, so just I know where 1800 is without having to back it up. So let's say SMT field with this gap, not the best thing ever, of course, but so that's pretty this high. So yeah, we just have the day open low first. Now I think there is no cracking correlation at the low of the day, like with the low of the day. You have this low here we take out, but like it's not really a low here. Yeah, it just doesn't matter, right? Do you take out this? That's kind of weird. I don't like this. You obviously explain away, it looks like. So potentially that's like a come back down to these, but it doesn't have to necessarily. Alright, looks like we're retracing some. We need a gap. See 90-minute price, we had a 90-minute gap. No, okay. Okay, like honestly, if you're gonna go higher, we probably don't want price to come all the way down here anymore, even though this kind of fair swings. Yeah. So do you have a 30-minute gap? We do have a 30-minute gap, and there is a SMT fill. Okay. Like that. The only thing, look, like if I'm pairing this on RTY, this kind of looks like a retracement. So this low is not a relevant swing, even though it's a gap here, right? Obviously, this gap has to hold. Here, if we're gonna go higher, we don't inverse this 30-minute here. Okay. So yeah, we had this candle be in PSP as well. Oh no, we actually do inverse it. Okay, we don't inverse this one, my bad. Okay. So we do inverse that one, but we don't inverse this gap, which we do have SMT fill with, by the way. It's not real low, but it's fine. Same thing here. Does ES take out this? We kind of leave equal lows. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan here. This technically is two-stage, by the way, because this is a SMT fill with this gap here and this kind of PSP. Let me see in the lower time frame. I don't know if I would trade on, definitely not ES, but like NQ could definitely just go higher open, like if you get CSD. Also, this on like RTY, YM. Of course, we want these to be aligned, so we'll play it out. Already looking at the lower time from here. Okay, I don't like this deeper retracement. If you're gonna go higher, right, we're just leaving more lows. This doesn't already see us being higher. Wait for open. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we kind of just consolidated here. Right, this could be this low, but this low is not necessarily protected before open. Like we kind of just leaving these here. What a low. I don't like really like this CSD, for example. It's not synced either. This has okay. This has to re-hit this low. No, actually those are equal lows. Never mind. I thought it did. Okay, now it did. Okay, that's like so now we have two stages. Well, kind of has to hold. And ideally, Arthur takes out this low. Oh yeah, it's gonna hold. Look at NQ starting to expand, right? It's right before open. Kind of like equal lows. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, I don't like how we broke that right before open. I don't like how we did that. Not taking this PSP, so this kind of here. We left equal lows. Dude. Like the only way you could trade higher is this asset. If it does CSD, let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't CSD. 5 minute. We do have 5 minutes CSD in its V shape actually. The only thing is like this Tuesday doesn't exist. Well, actually no, it does on the triad, right? Go back. It's on the triad that we get this, and that is trend switch actually. Because yeah, it's like with the triad. So I already care about QI, even ES. It's kind of reversing there. So even like NQ is reversing here. Like technically, this would be the strongest asset to take. It's just kind of late. Take this one. So you could potentially go for YM. Like, if I'm just gonna expand, I kind of don't want to see this low being re-hit. Now, of course, like YM doesn't really have a general liquidity, but look at this, right? Overnight session, like previous high. That is like a very good general liquidity, especially if you're gonna trade NQ higher. YM probably has to go higher. So this looks like a pretty good. If I look at 5 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. I would say the best asset to take this would probably be NQ. See if we get. I don't even have a gap. Even though we kind of just left this, right? I would not trade this CSD, but now like it's because it's just trend switch. The only thing, yeah, we don't have a 5 minute CSD. It could be. It's a little bit risky. Wait, yeah, it's a little bit risky to put my stop loss here, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take it. Oh, technically, you could probably aim for this. I'll partial most there if we get there, of course. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this. Wherever, I mean, this doesn't really matter. Let's see. Oh yeah, unfortunately, yes, stop and key. Yeah, it's probably better to just take in key, I guess. R2 is gonna go for the low today. I just can't really. I don't. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Because if there is enough RR, this probably should work. Let me go back. Because ideally, this house just expands. Okay, there's really not like enough RR to that high. We probably use the body. Okay, we can never use this body. Yeah, we definitely do have enough RR. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, this is a stronger asset, so it's probably like this transition here has to hold if we're gonna go higher. One could resoup that, one not, but like this asset shouldn't really go for this low, right? Of course, it was put in a little bit later, but still. Yeah. So this is the SMT break here. So it's just best to take this asset for sure. Kind of unfortunate, but yeah. It resoups it 3 times. That's crazy. No, actually 1 time. That's fine. So this asset now hit the loaded dev. You have SMT there. Yeah, it's not the cleanest. This is trend switch model. Like it's not like cleanest because it doesn't really happen there, but yeah. So we engage with these highs. This is fair to manipulate. Well, first I'm in the NQ trade, so like we're definitely gonna get to these highs. We're probably gonna go for this if NQ is gonna expand past this, but yeah. I don't like how we're sweeping this high. Let's see. We'll just be getting a retracement. Okay, we're gonna have to trail. I'll probably use the bodies. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, there's something issues with this. This will be fine as well. Let's see. If you get this CSD. Alright, so we're gonna partial out here. That's like 2R. Yep. And then I can probably go break even. Yeah, I'll go break even. Just because of partial out. And this would be also fire actually. Because we're just assuming 10 is gonna have a switch here. So it's only, I think it's, let's see. Might only be one stage. Yeah. But this house is, look, like the only thing is like this house is fin tone, but this high. Really, so. This is also a 50-minute PSP. Honestly, this would probably be fine. Just like looking at this, definitely just looks like a retracement. Very wide stop loss to be fair. Oh, we get this 5 in a first. Only get 2R there. I'll definitely just wait for this 3-minute. And I don't know, we get a gap or something. So we partial out there. Honestly, I think William should definitely get there. So this is right before 10. It's a 2-stage on the 15-minute. It's not strength switch, but it's fine. Like the only way I would use a 15-minute is if like this has to be the reason we go higher. Like if we're gonna go higher, pretty much there's no reversal prior to the driver, so the driver must reverse. Driver manipulates the low, puts in SMT, and it's a 50-minute PSP. This is pretty much the only way I would use 15-minute. Right, and this house is also found to the high today. Like, yeah, it just makes sense. This should also break it. It shouldn't just re-hit this low. Like that should be low today. V-shape, like we also bring a gap. Look, our initial CSD. So I wouldn't take the initial CSD just because it's like kind of like too large. Also, let's see. Yeah, we have to wait for the close. I mean, you technically could. Probably could take the close, expecting this gap to hold. I just probably just wait for proportional low, just like because it's like it's gonna be V-shape. It's gonna happen soon. I just get to R with this high. Retest 3R. It's 3R. I better say less. We're gonna take both. Why not? Of course, this trade is break even here as of now. Alright, that doesn't look too good. Is this gonna be a gap? Okay, this low is gonna be a gap. Actually, where I have my stop loss. I could have probably waited. I'll be real. See, okay, we get that. We can definitely trail. Okay, we get this CSD as well. I can go break even. Yeah, it should be. I think it's a 15-minute gap to be fair. Let's see. As long as flying doesn't hit this high, really we shouldn't reverse, so I can't really go break even. I could definitely trail at the bodies here. Oh, we shouldn't come back all the way down there. Yeah, one is just retracing from equal highs. Yeah, do you get this? No. Oh, it's kind of cooked here. Let's see, not looking sure to this low. Like one is just retracing from equal high. Oh, this also came back all the way down here. Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, is this 3R? Oh, it is. Yo, goddamn it, bro. I just should close the 3R, I guess. I mean, if I partial it too, I can probably hold here. Okay, when hit that high. What are we doing here? Extremely deep retracement. So we have like SMT fill, no? I think it's hourly? Yeah, this is the hourly SMT fill. This pretty much has to work. Ideally, we trend switch. What about R2Y? Yeah, this is a deep pressure retracement. I don't like that. Alright, we can probably go break even here. Well, I mean, it's filling to imply this high. Could have been pretty ambitious drawn liquidity, to be fair. Oh, I think he's getting there. Damn. Well, I mean, it's pushing all-time highs. We might have to like manually close like RTY, I think. Holy shit. 2R? Almost 2R. I mean, Enki should get there for sure. Okay, there is. So Enki hit. That was okay. I don't know why it's not updating. That was kind of like quite the hold here. That almost came back to our to my break even. And here something weird that I do. I'm just gonna probably TP it to R. It really doesn't matter for RTY if like NQ breaks the SMT, but that's definitely gonna cause a retracement slash reversal on WAM. So potentially we wanna TP RTY though. I think I'm just gonna go for 2R though. It's like at this point. Yep. Just fix 2R. Could probably get on a better retest as well. Like gone in the retest to get 2R with this high. Kind of ambitious here. And yeah. Well, now gotta Figma all this shit. Oh damn. Damn. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so I'm done. I didn't put the daily chart here. I don't think it's super relevant just because like they opened slow first, so we're pretty high as a draw liquidity. So for this, to recap, right? This I did put a daily because it's important. Now, honestly, I put this as SMT break. Like technically it's this by the way, but it's just a relevant swing. So that's what the daily candle probably has support, especially all the way up here. So yeah, I just only did that, but it's fine. You could also probably wait for open and then just enter on a gap, kind of. But like I'm trusting most of like this low, and we trade away from this low. But yeah. All right, so pretty much it for that day. The only thing I would like to see is like after I guess to this high, to where I could probably just not TP the 2R. No, realistically, yeah, I mean, whatever. Fine. Yes, this is definitely gonna get to this high. Another look at it. So yeah, whatever. That was Tuesday. We can skip full to Wednesday. I think I'll do one more day. Probably one more trade, man. All right. I imagine. Yeah. Let's see. So I'll probably will skip on this. Yep. Let's go to the next day open. Okay, so we are leaving equal highs. That I don't love. So we ended up not going for those. R2 is also leaving equal highs. Now again, 3 days of expansion though. So this is lower probability in itself to trade higher. It's mostly like yes, probably is gonna break the SMT, and then we can do then we can probably trade. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so the day opens low first. The only thing is like we're already at high today. Let's see. Oh, there's a one stage crack on the 4 hour. You can only trade until YM hits this high pretty much. Or like ES as well. Or ES hits these highs. I wouldn't trade NQ towards these. Pretty far away. Also like kind of bunch of days of expansion. Also like this 4 hour, man, we just inversed it. It's not very clean. This is setting up for pretty. So we have this. I think this is gonna remain intact. Right. This has to trade into a gap. This has to break trade into the eye. We could probably trade RTY just because it opens high, leaves fair swings, and then goes lower. And we got one stage crack so far that we know of. We'll check if it's two stage. It's actually this candle, so yeah, it's like double soup. A pretty gap as well. Right, so it's like this. Oh, it's not the cleanest. It's still there though. Right. This returning work from fair swings, so like I'll probably be that'll be fine. That is a two stage. Yeah. Yeah. Looking at the triad. Okay, so these are reversed earlier than YM. They didn't take out this low. And the skin is also PSP, so we already have a two stage here. Okay, and then we reverse here as well. Okay, that's perfect actually. Then this Kinos PSP, look at that, man. Don't have SMT fill, but like we fill this gap, this Kinos PSP. That is looking pretty nice, guys. So this is looking like definitely we're gonna go for this high. Probably most assets. Now, ideally we trade ES just because like that's like this is the prime draw liquidity. Like that's like so perfect. Get trade RTY as well. Definitely not one ever. So let's see if we get some sort of SMT fill. We have a gap here. Okay. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Because we don't know if this is gonna be manipulation or not. I'm assuming this is a retracement on the other assets, but it doesn't have to be. Yeah, so we have SMT fill, and it's also the worst type of SMT fill. Is this an hourly gap? No, definitely not, right? Yeah. So it's just a relevant swing. At this point, I probably would like to see NQ manipulate it. Just not ideal, right? We do have SMT fill here right, again, but this asset just took out the hot today. So we probably need to wait for a new 15-minute candle either way here. Yeah, I don't like that's a very deep retracement. Let's see. As long as we can maintain this, but now this is damn near reversal candle. Something weird is happening here. Okay, so we have this right here. Yeah, I mean if we get this, probably no higher. See. Yeah, especially if you get this would be fair to manipulate right here. And we can trade the SMT break. What the hell? Oh, because like, oh yeah. All that, guys. This is right before open, isn't it? Okay, I don't love these fair swings here on NQ, but dude, I mean, okay, so we haven't CSD yet. I'll probably just wait for a 5 minute look. Like worst case scenario, man. Like our stop loss is this. Like the definitely just have that 2 hour this high. Uh, oh, we have two stage again. Are you kidding me? Wait, this is actually clean. It's equal as on ES, which I don't love, but yes, it is expanding higher. Right? It's another strength switch. Look at this shit, man. Dude, you can actually take it like this because it's trend switch. I didn't see it. Oh, we're just gonna frame this high. Oh, just don't think market. Dude, we could probably put it here. There's open. It's gonna give us a 3R, pretty much, if I put it there. Yeah, I mean, that should not be retraced into. Look, this house is definitely just not reversing. It's kind of equal, so I don't like these lows on ES, but they're there. Let's see. Okay, so ES takes out this lows. YM's reversing, potentially. Oh, I don't love this hover trading. Like, yeah. So I don't like this because YM's definitely not gonna go higher after this. So it ended up being manipulation. Now again, just that we're assuming that this high is not protected, right? Because we're just CSDing higher. Okay, so NQ is expanding. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, so like I know why it's gonna go lower just because of RTY. Alright, so okay. Wherever. I mean there's that. Kind of like a decoupled open, but it's like another strength switch here. Right before open, man. Look, yes, it does exactly get there. Yeah, look at YM, right? We know this is very likely. Okay, there's not some T there, but we know it's very likely this is the manipulation after 3 days of expansion. And RTY, okay, we have SMT there, yeah. But I mean that's not really relevant. It's just high the day SMT. This is relevant right here. We could probably show RTY. Okay, so did I skip too forward? Let me see. I think there's not too much. Actually, I don't like targeting gaps. Like we go previous this range, EQ, that is tradable for sure. Let's see. Also, I don't like to mark out this. I rather mark out that. Because that's the whole range, right? That's like EQ. Yeah, we can target this. Like, I'm not gonna take it because technically you could enter market here because like it's not too late for that. Like I know why Miss manipulate. I mean, why Miss that's literally 2R. I don't want to do 2 Figma stuff. Legit, I don't want to do 2 Figmas. It's another freaking strong switch at open, bro. Why did he be at Beers that's high? No? Yeah, it's Beers that's high for sure. No, current high today, my bad. Dude, I know this is gonna work. And this is probably just manipulating because we can't really go for this. We have a large wick. And yes, just broke the SMT. That is literally perfect for R2 to go lower. I know that. For sure. I don't like to, honestly, we will be trading a retracement from equal highs. So it's not my favorite type of trade. I'm just gonna forward test it, but yeah, I'll just yeah, I'm just not gonna take. We're just gonna forward test it. Likely that Enki is also manipulating here, right? Yes, probably gonna. This is SMT break, so it makes sense. Yes, counter reverses here, and I know that if open does this right here, there's no way it's gonna be seeking destroy with no just on liquidity higher. It would very likely just go lower. Like we didn't even fill this for our gap. Look, all right. I know this gap is highly likely to work, so I mean to hold, and so this should be highly likely to. Let's see. Let me just yeah. Look, this has a filter probably loaded there, right? So we know this also just manipulating. This is where you could probably use a 50-minute strength switch. 50-minute PSP, my bad, no strength switch. So we actually get it here on ES. It's not strength switch because one does print like that. Yeah, okay, this is 10, right? It's also 10M news and it just expands, yeah. This is lower time frame as well, SMT. That would have been fire here. I mean, Arguably, you could probably wait for a gap. You can just go low the day because when it's filmed, probably low the day. Oops. Or like honestly, I mean, if you can get to R with low the day, that's fire. Can we get filled? Let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, I don't like what Q's doing. Okay, this would have hit, by the way. Okay, and Q's going for the high. I don't know what that was. Dude. Okay, this trade is rage bait. There is no way, bro. Look at this shit. That is great. And he just wanted to break the SMT today, I guess. That's crazy. We were trading middle asset. Honestly, if I'm being real, I would probably go and break even here. Like, honestly, even this candle, look how close it gets to low today. It probably shouldn't come back to your entry if it's going to deliver. Like, there's no, like this, yeah, that's 1030. Look, 1030 opens high. That should be high to the 1030 candle. I mean, you can't really see anymore. I can go back, actually. I can go back here. Look, that should be the high to the third. Like, dude, we shouldn't come back all the way up here. So either you trail there or definitely just go break even. Like, look at this 1 minute CSD. Look, I just kind of would not want to see this with NQ getting closer to these highs, right? This was a good retrace. But that's like just managing. It's a little bit discretion, but yeah. So I'll go ahead and let's go back, by the way. So I'll go ahead and Figma this trade, and that'll probably be it. Yeah. Alright, so we can resume. We're talking about this potential short here. I think it does play a 2 hour. Oh, so let's see what happens afterwards, and then I'm gonna be ending. So it plays out right there. I also talked about potentially this. Oh, never mind. Okay. Comes back. Pretty crazy PA, but it makes sense that Anchor probably just wanted to break this at this point. Look, it just retraced off of this, right? So like this is crazy to be fair. We don't have SMT fill here, right? This is just a advanced screen discount. This has a fill gap. Yeah, I know this day is definitely close PSP, like for sure. So look, we just tried into this 30-minute gap. So that is a advanced screen discount. Look at this, right? This asset is below the low. But like this asset just failing to manipulate the low, so I would never trade this. That would the advanced screen discount sequence. Look, right? This is the low of the day, which clearly just failed to manipulate it. So when we decouple like this, you usually just don't want to trade unless there's trend switch. Then it would make sense, of course, but I think he's just gonna trade into that high. Yeah, that's actually PSP here. I was just leaving equal highs. The other thing is this is probably gonna be an hourly gap all the way up here. No, it's actually not. 20 minute? Okay. This could work. We have to get SMT fill though. Try and switch SMT fill. Okay, we don't. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. So you're assuming this is retracement and this asset is just gonna hit this high. That could reverse price, sure. I wouldn't trade that lower though. It's also 12 around the corner. I should observe this visitor price we get here. Because like now it's gonna be advancement discount. The other way around. This has a damn near reverse though. Yeah. Oh, we have strong switch add to load the date there. Ooh. There's no way that's 2-stage. Yeah, it's not. I want to use 50-minute here, right? So you trade universal sequence. That would be tradable. I just now it's like an extremely large wick. Okay, I don't know why that's not loading. Yeah, let me refresh this. Oh, never mind. There it is. This extremely large wick. I want to trade the higher, right? Alright, so we're gonna end it here. Yeah, we're gonna resume from next day. It'll probably be another FX replay count because I am currently using the free trial. But yeah.